All right, my name is Christina Juarez, and I'm the manager of the health engagement team here at TRS. And all of us at TRS are just delighted that you joined us today for our inaugural From A to Z presentation. It's for those who are considering enrolling in one of our TRS ActiveCare plans this summer. We here at TRS, we take your healthcare seriously. We want to make sure you have all the information that you need to navigate this complicated world of healthcare. Just a couple quick housekeeping notes before we start. This presentation is for employees of K to 12 Texas school districts, not higher education institutions. So this program is going to go over our program that we have with our Blue Cross Blue Shield partners, as well as our new pharmacy benefit provider, Express Scripts. Next, go ahead and feel free to insert your questions into the GoToWebinar panel. You'll see a questions box there for you to enter in your questions. There's also a handout section with slides to today's presentation that you can view as well. All right, and with that, I will hand it over to Lisa Pinchback with Blue Cross and Blue Shield to get you started.
Thank you so much, Christina. My name is Lisa Pinchback, and I am the District Ambassador for Regions 2 and 13, which are Corpus Christi and Austin. I work directly with your benefits department as well as leadership as a dedicated resource. TRS and Blue Cross understand that insurance is confusing and the terms we use are not always easily understood. So we wanted to begin with some key terms that you will hear throughout the presentation and what you may see on your explanation of benefits, or what we call EOBs. Terms like prior authorization, which is a required pre-approval for a procedure or treatment, or a copay, which is a set amount that you would pay for a service such as an office visit on the primary plans. But we'll get more into those specifics later in the presentation. Now, on the next slide, we'll cover the remaining terms such as deductible, coinsurance, and maximum out-of-pockets as we dive deeper into understanding one's deductible. Let's explore how your deductible works starting from the left side of the screen. The deductible, which varies by plan, is what you pay before your plan's payments begin. After you've met your deductible, you're only responsible for a portion of the covered expenses, which is called coinsurance, and the plan pays the rest. After you've reached what's known as the maximum out-of-pocket, which also varies by plan, your health plan takes over 100% of all covered expenses. Now, the TRS ActiveCare plans are on a robust statewide and nationwide network. Here are some key differences that you should be aware of that are outlined there on the chart. The primary plans are on the statewide network in the middle, offer in-network only coverage within the state of Texas. These plans require you to select a PCP, which is responsible for referrals for specialty care, excluding OBGYNs and mental health care providers. Having a PCP can save you time and make accessing care easier, knowing you're going to the right place first. Also, many providers will do a referral for you over the phone once you've established care. But just know each office is different, so you'll want to confirm with your PCP what their office procedure is. There is flexibility on the primary plans, allowing for out-of-state and network coverage for your dependents in situations such as attending school or working. You'll need to complete the out-of-state dependent attestation form located on the participant website annually before any services are rendered. Now, the ActiveCare HD plan is a high deductible plan where you pay for all services except preventive prior to meeting the deductible. And it is on the nationwide network and offers both in and out of network coverage. Now, staying in network ensures you receive the highest level of benefits while keeping more money in your pocket. In-network providers do submit claims on your behalf and cannot bill you over the allowed amount. And just know that going out of network will cost you more time and money. Now that we've talked about the highlights, let's go ahead and compare the plans. I do want to start with the primary and primary plus plans on the broad statewide network. One of the biggest enhancements is for the TRS Virtual Mental Health offering by Teladoc being reduced from a $70 copayment to $0 as of 9/1. The primary plan on the left of the chart has the lowest premiums and offers copays for doctor visits and generic prescriptions before you need to meet the deductible. The deductible on the primary plan is combined with pharmacy and must be met before the coinsurance kicks in. Now, the Primary Plus plan in the middle offers the lowest deductible, maximum out-of-pocket, and coinsurance of all 4 TRS ActiveCare plans with a slightly higher premium. The Primary Plus plan's PCP or mental health office visit copayment will be reduced to $15 next plan year. Also remember that this plan has a separate brand name deductible of $200. Now, these plans do require you to elect a primary care physician or PCP, and you must obtain a referral before seeking care from a specialist. Now, the TRS ActiveCare HD plan on the right side of the chart has both in and out of network benefits. It is a high deductible plan with a lower premium and works with an HSA or health savings account. The HD plan does not require you to select a PCP or even obtain a referral to see a specialist, but you will be responsible for the cost of all non-preventive services prior to the deductible being met. Now that we know the plans, how can you decide which is best for you? Well, Derek on the left has high blood pressure, frequently visits a specialist. Knowing that he often visits the doctor, it would be easy financially to pay a copayment versus having to meet his deductible. And when comparing the TRS ActiveCare plan features, he determines either the primary or primary plus plan would meet those needs. He then confirms his providers are in network with these plans and compares the cost of each plan to come to his final decision. Now, for our next participant, Cindy, she is considering a plan knowing that she lives closer to a border and wants to continue to see her provider in Louisiana. Cindy typically only sees her primary care physician for her annual checkup and is looking for a way to save money. So when she compares the plan features, the HD plan is the only nationwide plan and is the only TRS plan that is compatible with that HSA account. Cindy and Derek were both able to make the right decision for themselves by knowing what they want out of their plan. Now to one of my favorite parts, what's included in the plans that are offered to you. One of the most useful resources available to you are personal health guides. I recently called my personal health guide because I needed to find a new provider and discuss a bill. The personal health guide was able to email me a listing of in-network providers that were close to my office. She even offered to call and schedule the appointment for me. Now, as far as the bill, I learned that it was for a most recent visit copay and a prior service for my daughter. I would have never figured that out without the personal health guide outreaching to my doctor's office. And just know they can do the same for you. Remember, there is one toll-free number to call that you see there in the green box at the bottom of the screen. That's also on the back of your ID card. Please know this presentation will also be shared with you. And your personal health guide is available 24/7 either by phone or chat. Blue Cross's motto is to stand by our members in sickness and in health, and this includes mental health. So starting from the left side of the screen, the TRS ActiveCare plans offer virtual telehealth through Teladoc. And for the 2023, the copayment for the primary plans has been reduced to a $0 copayment, while the consult fee varies for those on the HD plan based on the provider's specialty seen. All plans also offer to help digitally through Learn to Live at no cost. Learn to Live is a program that can help you manage stress, anxiety, and much more for you and your dependents ages 13 years or older. Lastly, on the far right, all plans offer in-person mental health visits. The gray box outlines the cost of the visits based on the plan enrolled, but I want to point out that TRS has lowered the copayment on the primary plan to just $15 for an office visit as of September 1st. Also, as a TRS participant, you have access to Headway, which is a network of providers that can typically be seen within 48 hours. TRS recognizes the need for resources and is committing to providing mental health options for you and your family. I know many of you have taken advantage of Teladoc and ReadyMD and have realized the convenience and values it offers for medical care. Both services give you access to quality care from home or on the go without even having to wait in a doctor's office. So you might ask, what's the difference between the two? Teladoc helps when you have the common cold, allergies, or a migraine, while ReadyMD can assist with muscle and joint pain, strains, and contusions. Now, the copay on the primary plans for ReadyMD is $0 and a $30 consult fee for those on the HD plan per visit. And Teladoc's cost is $12 for the primary plans and a $42 consult for the HD plan per visit. But please don't forget, Teladoc also provides confidential behavioral services from licensed psychiatrists and psychologists. Those on the primary plans now have access at no cost to the mental health virtual services as of 9/1. Now, we're all passionate about preventive care, and we want you to be too. Things caught early are always less severe than when caught later. Plus, in-network preventive care is covered at 100% with no copay and no deductible when using an in-network provider. So those with both primary plans, the screening must be performed by your PCP. Now, you may wonder what preventive care truly is and what's covered. We've made it simple by outlining a few of the preventive services covered by the TRS-ActiveCare plans in the middle of the screen. Please note those ages when those screenings should occur. Preventive screenings are important and no cost, so next year, let's stress it, but please don't stress about it. The Well on Target participant portal is where you will start engaging in wellness activities personalized for you. There are many activities on Well on Target to encourage and help you along your wellness journey. Activities could include taking a health assessment. There's also various trackers or the ability to sync a fitness or nutrition device or app, self-management programs, and even access to a personal health coach. The interactive health coach can provide support on various topics that you see outlined on the left side of the slide. Now, the fitness program provides you with tiered membership options for unlimited access to thousands of participating facilities nationwide, from gyms and sports facilities to fitness studios and more. There are 5 tiers to choose from that you see outlined in the chart on the right side, and they do fit your budget and fitness needs. The fitness program is also family friendly and gives access to covered dependents at a bundled price discount. Now, Blue Points, what's better than getting healthier and getting something for doing it? Blue Points are rewards for engaging in eligible activities and innovative programs tailored to you. We chatted about Well on Target and all the resources available to you through the portal, but these services also earn you Blue Points. Now, the health assessment previously mentioned can earn you 2,500 points and can be completed twice per year. So just by completing a few simple steps, you could be well over 10,000 points by this time next year and well on your way to rewarding yourself for taking an active role in your health. I personally rewarded myself with a $200 cookware set, and you can too. The TRS-ActiveCare plans offer extensive women's health resources to include the following. The Ovia Health apps are for tracking one's cycle, pregnancy, baby's growth, or menopause support. Each app has videos, tips, coaching, and more. You can download any of the Ovia Health mobile apps in the Apple or Google Play Store. All you need is to have your member ID handy for initial registration. Well on Target portal also has self-guided courses about pregnancy that you can take online on different topics such as body changes, labor, and more. Plus, those with a high-risk pregnancy, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas will provide support from maternity specialists to care for you and your baby. Lastly, for those expecting mothers, please take note of all the amazing benefits included in your TRS-ActiveCare plans. They're in the green box at the bottom of the screen. You can save money on health and wellness products and services from top retailers through Blue 365. In fact, I just treated myself to a new Fitbit. Registration's quick and easy, so just learn more about this great opportunity or by scanning that QR code on the right side of the screen. Now, don't we all want to know how we can save money? So let me show you how. One of the ways you can be a smart consumer with the TRS ActiveCare plans is by going to the right place for a certain illness or injury. For most conditions, you should first call your PCP, but if your doctor isn't available, virtual care through Teladoc or ReadyMD is great for many conditions, as we said before, allergies, colds, fevers, and more. However, if you need stitches or you have a sprained ankle, an urgent care is the next best choice. Emergency rooms are by far the costliest option for all plans, but they're also the only provider that can provide treatment of a heart attack, inability to breathe, or someone potentially having a stroke. Cost should never be a concern when you're experiencing these conditions, and you should know this is the right choice to make in emergency situations. Lastly, freestanding emergency rooms should be avoided as often as possible, as they are not attached to hospitals and they may not be set up for true emergencies, which can then delay care needed. And in most cases, they are not in-network providers, increasing the overall cost to you. Most of us look for value when we're shopping for everyday items, so why not apply it to shopping for healthcare services? Prices for the same quality medical service can differ by thousands of dollars even within the same area. Plus, you can get rewarded for doing so on the TRS ActiveCare plans. The member rewards program encourages people to use a lower cost, high quality provider. Each procedure has a specific reward amount that'll be placed into your healthcare account or HCA. You just simply log into your Blue Access for Member account to compare the costs, obtain any necessary referrals, schedule the procedure, and the reward is automatically deposited after your claim has processed and verified. Now, you can redeem up to $599 per plan year, and the remaining balance rolls over year after year and does not expire unless you leave the plan. Details on how the rewards work on each plan are outlined in the chart, but for more information or help searching for a reward, contact your personal health guide at the number that you see on the bottom right of the screen in the green box. Moving on to the Blue Cross and Blue Shield tools and resources that can help make your life easier. The website at the bottom left of the screen should be your first stop for medical benefits and any health and wellness information. It is dedicated to the TRS ActiveCare plans and has helpful coverage specific information. Your Blue Access for Members account, or what we call BAM, is accessed from the website and is the hub for all medical benefit needs. It does require first-time registration, but it is simple. And once you do, you're able to view claims and EOBs and check the cost of services that are covered under your plan. We do also have an app that can be used to do all the same things as your BAM account, but in the palm of your hand. Search for the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas app in either the Google Play or Apple Store, and you'll be on your way. Through the app, you can quickly see where you're at with your deductible, chat 24/7 with the personal health guide, or even download a digital copy of your ID card, which is great for those of you like me that can never find it. The website and app are also available in Spanish. I touched on the value of utilizing in-network providers, and the Provider Finder tool is the tool you should use, as it empowers you to take an active part in your medical care. Now, on the left side of the screen, we see an example of what Provider Finder looks like within the Blue Access for Members portal. After completing a search and clicking on the provider's name, it will take you to the detailed provider page shown on the right. That does include more information about your provider, such as demographics, reviews, and so much more. Notice the red arrow. This is where you locate your provider's PCP ID, which is needed during enrollment if you're electing either the primary or primary plus plan for the first time. If you're already enrolled in either of the two primary plans and you just want to change your PCP, all you have to do is go through your Blue Access for Members account or by calling a personal health guide 24/7. Now I want to take a couple seconds to talk about ID cards, as it's important proof of coverage and your membership. Those enrolled in the plans discussed today will be receiving new ID cards, no matter if they are new or existing to the plan. But just know that your current ID cards will still be valid if you need to use them while you're waiting for the new ones to arrive. Cards should be in your mailbox the first few weeks of September, so be on the lookout for a nondescript white envelope. Again, I appreciate your time today, as this concludes the medical portion of the presentation. I would like to go ahead and introduce you to Lindsay with Express Scripts, which is the new prescription drug manager as of 9/1.
All right, yes, thank you, and good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Lindsay Wells, and I am a part of your account team here at Express Scripts. We are very excited and honored to start managing your prescription benefits starting September 1st. As we prepare for your transition to Express Scripts on 9/1, please know that continuity of care is just as important to us as it is to you. So with very few exceptions, most of you will experience no change after 9/1 to your pharmacy benefits. All copays, all coinsurance amounts are staying the same. There will be a small percentage of you that will be notified prior to 9/1 with a letter alerting you of a change, which could be a formulary exclusion, maybe a certain type of medication is no longer covered, or a change to a network pharmacy. However, in every instance, you will be notified ahead of time and worked with very closely to find a suitable alternative you are comfortable with. Okay. All right, these next couple slides will highlight our member website and our mobile app. So this here is a snapshot of our member website where you can manage your prescriptions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Online, you can renew your prescription. You can track your home delivery orders via USPS tracking number, and you can even transfer a prescription from a local pharmacy to home delivery. Okay, let's look at the next slide for the mobile app. There we go. So you can also easily manage your prescriptions with our tools available in our mobile app. You can locate a pharmacy, price a medication out, and you can view your digital ID card. Your plastic permanent ID cards will be mailed out in the middle of August, but you will also have access to this digital ID card here in the app, just like the one shown on the slide. And then you can also print a paper card from the member website if you misplaced, your hard copy card. Accredo is our specialty pharmacy. They provide care for members with chronic conditions. Accredo offers individualized counseling and education, proactive monitoring of your medicine, and ongoing support from pharmacists and nurses with specialty training in your specific condition. Patients who use Accredo can always expect white glove service, but especially so during this critical time while members may be changing specialty pharmacies. We will also be continuing the Copay Assistance Program that is available to specialty members today. We'll talk about that here on the next slide. Called SaveOn SP. So this is the specialty copay assistance program with Express Scripts. SaveOn is very similar to the program you may be used to with CVS called Prudent RX. Most medications under Prudent will also be under SaveOn, and participants that are enrolled in Prudent will be transitioned to SaveOn. So if you're enrolled in Prudent today, then you can expect to receive a letter and a phone call from SaveOn walking you through the enrollment process for SaveOn prior to 9/1, so that after 9/1, when your first specialty claim hits, it will be seamless, it will be easy, and your copay for that medication will be $0, just like you're used to today. In closing, I just want to remind you that we are here to help. We're always available by phone, by the member website, or the mobile app. And again, I want to thank you for your time today, and I will pass it back to Christina. Thank you.